Hey YouTube, it's Seth. So today is going to be my 5th day for having a testosterone shot. I'll be giving it to myself later. I don't want to do it right now. I want to just get off my lazy butt and go do some yard work. Been kicking around the house just trying to decide what part of the yard I want to work on, but I got flower beds to put in and I need to mow the lawn, and I love that it's a beautiful day. It was raining all day yesterday, so I'm grateful to have sunshine today. At least I get a nice day on my day off. So like I said, today will be my 5th shot. Changes that I've noticed: my voice has dropped quite a bit this week. I've had comments on it from work, and when I attended church with Christine on Sunday, I was having a difficult time singing harmony to songs that I've sung harmony to all my adult life. So I couldn't even hear the harmony. I couldn't place it with my voice. It was very frustrating, but yet entertaining, because I ended up just singing the melody an octave lower with the guys, and I've never done that before. I haven't had to do that. I can usually sing a harmony part, but I can't control my voice to be able to regulate it, and so I'm gonna have to practice. Christine fortunately plays the piano, so I'm gonna have her work with me, because I would hate it if I couldn't sing anymore. Other changes, that's the main one. I'm still horny as ever, and I'm noticing stubble. I'm getting stubble right here, and then I'm getting stubble right here in front of my ears. My sideburns are starting to get bristly. I do shave a little bit. I don't want to see peach fuzz on my face, so as they grow back in, Christine's commented on my bristles right here on the corners of my mouth. But no color really as of yet. A few darker ones, but nothing that stands out. I don't know how your Mother's Day went. My Mother's Day was fun, celebrating it with Christine. My mom and I have had a little bit of a falling out right now, and hopefully we can work through it eventually. But when I wrote to her explaining the fact that I was transitioning, I got a short email back basically saying, "You'll always be my daughter. That's what Heavenly Father has planned for you, and you are a beloved daughter of God." And so I pretty much told her to stick it. No, not really stick it, but I let her know that I didn't appreciate the fact that she was willing to be so judgmental without trying to get to know me first, trying to see me for who I am. She's always judged others based on how the Mormon Church judges their members. So as a consequence, she belittled and alienated my father for his perceived weaknesses, and she continues to harangue my brothers and sisters when they fall short of the standards that she thinks they should be keeping. And geez, my youngest sister, I hope she's doing okay, but she's struggling, and if my mom could just learn to accept us for the people we are and for the talents and strengths that we have, life would be so much easier. So anyway, I didn't say boo to her for Mother's Day. I didn't have it in me, didn't want to have to deal with anything emotionally, didn't want to listen to her. And so didn't say anything to her. So I took the kids shopping, and we went and got Christine a camera for Mother's Day, a digital camera. We had 2, and slowly over the years they've stopped working. Children play with them, dogs run by, knock them over, things happen, and we found ourselves cameraless for the first time in many years just this last month. So we got her a new digital camera, and she's quite pleased with it. And the kids, it was a lot of fun. The kids wanted to make breakfast for her in bed, and this was for the first time ever I was able to let them do the cooking. I directed and helped them make. They wanted to make French toast, so I had I had our youngest. I promised I wouldn't use their names online. I had our youngest mixing the egg batter for the French toast, and then the oldest two were frying them up on the griddle while the youngest was decorating the tray to take up to Mom. So she was having a blast of a time doing that. But they did a really good job, and we went to church. I don't usually go to church anymore. It's a painful experience to go sit through a Mormon meeting. It's 3 hours long. We usually only go for the first hour and let the kids finish up the last 2 hours, and we hightail it out and go down to the local coffee shop and sit and wait until it's time to go pick the kids up again. If I had my way, we would be taking them to a more progressive church, but as part of the divorce agreement, we're continuing to take them to the Mormon church, although I'm trying to make sure and expose them to different worldviews so that they know that the Mormon church's view is not the only view to how the world works. Anyway, so we went to the Mormon church this weekend, and the kids had prepared the kids in the congregation had prepared a song to sing to their mothers, and so the kids wanted Christine there for that, and as tradition decrees, the youth, the young men, the young women, well, this year it was just the young men, which was a little bit different, but they pass out flowers to the mothers after the first meeting is over with. And so typically they run and give their mother the first carnation, and then they mill around the congregation handing out flowers to the rest of the women. Excuse me. And then whatever flowers are left are usually free game for the youth, and then they start passing them out to the good-looking girls, good-looking guys. They fight over them. But anyway, it was funny because they had some flowers left over, and the guys are standing here looking around trying to figure out if anybody got missed, and one of them looked at me, and I had taught him when he was in primary. I can still remember him. He was a cutie. But anyway, I taught him when he was in primary back when I was still active, and he walked over and tried to give me a carnation, and I'm all, no man, thanks. So it was kind of a interesting experience. You still see me in my old mode, even though I'm sitting there in a tie and dress slacks. Oh well. So we took Christine out to dinner, and that was totally opposite. We went to the Olive Garden, and although there was an hour-long wait to get in, once we got in, it was a blast of a time. The kids were on their best behavior. They really acted like young adults, even though they're not. Our oldest is 13. 13. He's just officially a teenager last month or so. And but they all acted like young ladies and gentlemen, saying thank you and talking very politely and behaving themselves. They weren't even arguing with each other, which is a first, taking them out. So it was a lot of fun. And I got served for the first time, sitting at the table. The server, they had extra servers. There were so many people there. They had the waitress and the servers. And they had different people coming in and out. We never knew who was going to be waiting on us. And the server brought out our food and started asking who was getting which plates, and asked if I was getting what our oldest was getting, and it's like, no, that's his. And then she's all, well, sir, do you want cheese on your shrimp manicotti? And I'm all, and I didn't register sir, and she's all, sir. I realized she was talking to me, and it just floored me. It's like, wow. Well, so I'm starting to pass a little bit. By that time I had no voice. Just the singing in church had made me go hoarse. So by that time I was sounding like I had quite a deep voice, but it was because I was hoarse, not because my voice had really dropped all that much. But that was a fun experience. All in all, Mother's Day turned out to be a really good day, Trying to think what else I wanted to talk about. Basically, that's it. I'll shoot a video again next Tuesday when I'm off. It's easier when there's not kids running around the house, and the lighting's better during the day than at night. So, well, I hope everybody's doing well, and I will talk with you later. Bye.